10th, just down the road the entire way, a snaking fairway of a par 5. Our first chump. This is looking pretty good, but it's so flippy. Wow, great execution and just a horrible disc choice. That shot looked perfect. If he had thrown even a halfway appropriate stability, that would have been fantastic. And this is also just so flippy. It doesn't carry for him, but he's in the middle, which is saying a lot on a hole like this. And this is a little early. Shape is good. Can it get lucky? Couldn't tell. It might be the best shot yet. And last up is Mo. Forehand turnover isn't a workable play here, but that is super early, and he's going to thrower it into the nothingness on the right. Okay. Paige Pierce to open the back nine for the Champs. And she's getting aggressive here with a quick disc. Wow, that cuts through everything, but I don't think they're going to like that spot. Let's see if we see Simon go with a wide rim here. No, he looks like he's going to go fairway. And this is a lot of hyzer. The rain might be playing a factor here. No one really able to hit the line they were intending on this hole. We'll go see. Let them scramble. Sure, if you don't mind. All right, the one that found the middle is the one they choose. I think that's a smart play. They've got a lot of distance left still. As you can see, it's really raining now. That's a nice shot. Gets over the tree. It's going to be a little in the woods, but not really bad.
Good job.
Smartly done. Staying in the middle. Wow. That is a fantastic shot. Huge power. There is almost no point in any other jump throwing. That shot was incredible. Wow. Again, it's just a fantastic shot with just an atrocious disc selection, as the thing is just flippy beyond belief and peels off to the right after a perfect throw. Wow, and that's not a perfect throw. That was yanked over from second one and narrowly avoids killing one of his compatriots. Yellow one over there? Okay. Yeah. All right, Paige's drive got all the way through the wood line. Got a tight forehand window to try to get back to the fairway. We are not going for this orange basket, though. That would be a pretty good result if they could get there. Would set up a pretty easy birdie. She almost got through and got out. Simon going to try a similar approach. Oh, and that was great power. If that could have snuck past, it could have been special. We'll see what they've got. Okay, well, here we are after that crush of a shot. They're right here with a little kind of low ceiling flex forehand. They're very optimistic. I heard calls of, yeah, this is easy. I heard one of the four of us will definitely get up and down from here. We'll see if that confidence is based in reality or if it's just kind of manufactured. That's pretty decent. Wow, great shot. Not the line he intended, but it worked. I just know. I just know. I just have a really strong feeling about it. It's green light. And that is a green light type of shot. Put the power on it. Can't fault him for that. He's going to have to play it tight there on that tree to have any chance of swinging back to the basket. All right, number 3. Straddles out just a bit. Okay, now he's getting it a little more. That's what you need. Open that gap up. And he just catches the tree. It's just such a tough spot. They're asking for him to run it, but I mean, he's really up against it here. There's trees right in the way of what you would need to make the shot. Maybe a skip shot possible. Hard to say. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh my gosh, what a shot. Absolute miracle throw in. That's one of the best we've ever seen in Champs vs. Chump history. There was no line there. Underneath the tree and in for the eagle 3. And the Champs are still have a substantial putt left. Wow. What a shot. Okay, Simon. To keep the lead, and he's low. We could see a tie game. Page putting to maintain a one-stroke lead and to lose just one here on the 10th. And how things have changed. It seemed like they were just unstoppable not 45 minutes ago, and now we have a tie game. Eagle again from the Chumps. Unbelievable. Drop that. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. A par 5. Oh, and Page calling out a 4 as it bounces precariously close. This is listed at par 5, 556 feet through a tight gap, and then the basket is way up high over kind of a rock quarry sort of looking feature. Okay, third chump. And this has height. It doesn't have the line quite, but ambitious shot. I like what I saw there. And Ian, can they keep the hammer down here? They don't really have a great drive out there yet. If he misses this tree. Oh, he doesn't. He kicks to a nightmare position. Okay. Simon gonna go first here. They're trying anything at this point. Just trying to change it up, change the mojo, find what they once had. Simon rips it, but it hits the tree and it's going way left. Confidence has been switched back off, unfortunately, here. And Paige struggling a little with the footing, making sure to check that she's going to be able to get the grip she needs to uncork one here. Oh no, it slips out and it's going left. This might be trouble. This is trouble. I'm not even going to say might be. This is trouble. Okay, we're at Page's lie here. The Champs are just in scramble mode. They're just trying to get back to the fairway. I think there's really no play from here to the basket. Just going to try to limit the damage. Hope to walk away with a tie if they can get up and down, make a 4. Simon's got an easy pitch out, and he's got a extremely difficult pitch out. It looks like he's going to try the difficult one. You know, always nice to try to get a little more distance, but you've got to be careful here. Oh, perfectly executed. Well thrown shot. Frees up Page to be aggressive as well. They have no choice but to cheer there, as much as it probably hurts them to do it. Page from the awkward stance. Another great shot. What a recovery from the Champs. All right. Chumps have an outside chance maybe to get up near this basket. That one's not going to do it, but it's not a disaster either. He's left. He's made forward progress. Okay. Our next player. And that is a fantastic throw. She absolutely crushed that. Beautiful line, great power. Just a wonderful shot there. And this is going to be interesting. A forehand through the smaller gap, I guess. Good power. Not quite going to climb the hill, but, I mean, they're going to have a putt for the lead. Just unthinkable so recently. And they're just charging like you wouldn't believe out here in the rain. I don't know that I've ever seen anything this impressive from a group of such unimpressive players to be able to come together and just stack up birdies and eagles. Incredible.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, going up the hill. Simon with the Sky God. That's a nice shot. It could have leaked a little deep. Set up maybe a little bit of a death putt. Just great recovery shots from both of our champs here to get back to the middle of the fairway from a terrible spot. Wow, very slippery, muddy lie here. Paige with the putter. Oh, man. Didn't quite get her footing, I think. Slipped out on her just a bit. I think it's better than Simon's, though. It's a little bit better weight on the shot. Should be pretty close. Could the Chumps really make one of these putts? I don't think so, but wow, what a moment that would be. All right. Just a incredible second shot from Allie, and now she has this. Roughly 10 meters, but probably feels like close to 13 or 14 going up a steep hill. For the lead. Just low. 3 more shots at it, and she's going to be close. They don't have anything to worry about now. Anything but leading 2 of the best players in the world, that is. That comes with a whole different kind of pressure. Oh, wow. That was a very layup-y layup. Let's just hope as hard as we can that we don't see any more of those. Oh, whoa, what a run. Wait a second. Don't pick it up just yet. You still got the heaviest hitter of them all. Ian Big Putt Anderson. Oh, it's a good effort. They are knocking on the door. All right, our champs for a heroic 4 save.
Oh, yes.
Didn't like it, but it's good enough. She's in. And wow, what a brush with greatness for our Chumps. Will they ever see another opportunity that good to take the lead? I don't know. But what a story here as they've almost done the impossible, leading 2 of the best players ever to play. Amazing stuff.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all.
All right, our Chumps step to the tee. Deadlocked with the champs. Hole 12 listed at just 180 feet, but a precarious green. You never like to see a thumber thrown on a precarious green, but we're going to have to suffer through it here. And suffer we did. That looks to be pretty left, but wow, they're actually clapping a lot. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe it's somehow stuck to the hill. It sounds like it must be all right. I'm really surprised by that. It looked like a line way left, but maybe got a good skip. Only time will tell with our B cam footage that I can watch later. One of the Chumps' phones is just ringing off the hook as this guy goes into his backswing, and he's floated this down towards the creek. I don't know the result of that shot. No claps, though, so I got to think it's not as good as the thumber. Oh, here we go. Pumpkin face disc here. What a shot. Could this stable up? Oh, catches a tree. Peter up last. Gonna go with the driver. Wow, may have wanted to read that 180 on the tee sign before he just powered up a 275-foot hyzer. And this is not a hole where I expect our champs to do much other than just be parked. This is a putter shot for them. They will not yield here, I wouldn't think. Great shot from Paige there. I believe that is going to be pretty close. Hard to tell from this position. And Simon going mid-range, looking for the ace. Solid. Shocking development here, and I have got to apologize. This thumber was fantastic. I thought it was a terrible play, but it's just great. Into this little bowl, I didn't even know. So I was in the wrong, well thrown, and I also got the call wrong on our champs. I thought they were close. It turns out they're not. And look at this backdrop here. Right next to the creek. They've stayed in bounds, but this is another tough putt. See if they can regain some of that swagger. Wow, just off the right side. And Simon with the air ball. And last hole, I questioned, would the Chumps ever have a better chance to take the lead than they just did? And already they do. Far closer, far less uphill. I got it. This is if there was ever a must-make putt in Champs vs. Chumps history. And that counts as a layup in the end. That's great. That's the best of both worlds. He was high enough and he's close to the basket. The pressure must be just incredible on these guys as he goes with a piranha. A very rarely seen disc. Stays a little left. 2 to go for the lead. What a putt. And they have got to be fired up now. They take the lead, and the trash talk starting to rain down. And the champs here coming back at the basket for par. Playing from behind for the first time in recent memory. Wow. Obviously for the first time today. How the tables have turned, I just can't get over it. They looked so dominant early. It looked like this was just going to be a snooze fest, 9-shot victory. I cannot believe the run the Chumps are on right now. They cannot do anything wrong, and I'm worried now. I think our champs are shaken to their cores.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all.
All right. Our Chumps have taken the lead. We want to get a quick word with them. You guys are winning. Isn't that weird? Yes. Back to the action. Okay. Hole 13, 447-foot par 4 that breaks to the right. Starts off in the woods and then finishes in the open. This is ripped, but just kind of missed the fairway. I don't think they're going to love that position. Wow, what a disc choice here. You cannot fault this. Wow, I can't say anything bad about it. What a shot. What a shot. Incredible. Maybe the best shot we've seen today. And This is ambitious. The big turnover. I don't know what gap that hit, but it does not matter now. Pressure again on the shoulders of the Champs. This is unrelenting. They're just putting the disc in great spots over and over and over. I don't know that we've ever seen anything like this in the history of the franchise. This is what Champs do best. They respond to these adversity, these tough situations. And Paige Pierce just catches a tree, but it's coming back to the middle. All is not lost. Can Simon find his mojo again? Can he resist the urge to go over the trees? I don't think he can, folks. This is really, really not a good idea. What the heck? That might be amazing. It probably isn't, but it might be. Nobody's clapping up there. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He might have done it. Incredible shot there. That is just not even real. Okay. Chumps are in the middle here, trying to power up and out of the gap, and this is moving a little bit right. He hates it, but everybody else likes it. The locals are loving it. You gotta like that. You throw it not where you're aiming. It turns out that's where the basket is. That's awesome. That's as good as it gets. Ooh. That is in contention. One of the shortest rollers I've seen. That climbed the hill, but it had an almost zero speed as it got to the top and probably rolled about 35 feet. This is a crush. Breaking back right. They've got to have a putt from one of those two shots. I believe the first one. They got a lot of claps. It might be really good. But where are the Champs? It's hard to know. Simon went over everything. A line, he might be the only person in the world that can access that spot. And this is a turnover a little bit too much, I'm guessing. I think they're going to take that first one. Look at this shot. On the par 4, he has just absolutely shattered the course designer's vision of how this hole could be played and just gone over the top, cheating the fairway entirely right to the wide open spot. It's not really very easy to Simon-proof a course. This guy is so creative with his shot making, so powerful, so versatile with his angles. That was basically a sky roller thrown directly over his head. Page putter is up there. They should be fine. They're not super happy. They would have liked to run a 2 there, but they're going to be okay. Wow, Mo, after jumping into the smash box back here at his lie. What a shot. 9-meter putt. Just a little short. This guy I like. Did this guy throw the Firebird in now, loading up the autographed Firefly? Really have an affinity for this guy. And just drills the putt. And he's wearing the Sexton Shootout shirt. Man, I have made a new friend today. Great putt there. Birdie 3. Really well done. Not today, Champs. The Chumps are saying, not today. You're not going to get a stroke. Even if you throw the most amazing shot this hole's ever seen, it won't be enough. You're still going to be tied with us.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah.
Fantastic birdies from both teams. Chumps. Whoa, there's some arm speed here. Oh, God. The angles are just not working. That had a lot of speed, but man, did it not take advantage of the speed that it had. It just burned to the right, into the ground. This is a monster hole here. 588 feet. And this is turned over as well. They're talking about a little bit of headwind. I am not buying that. This feels very calm. I got to think those are yanked more than anything else. Big forehand Annie. That's decent distance, but again, it's just not going to flip. He's imploring it to get up, but it won't listen. And one last chump here. The new guy on the tee. Some very, very loud shoes. Okay. This young kid can throw. And that is probably the farthest chump shot I have ever seen. Incredible shot. Wow. We're going to have to maybe see if we can track that guy down later. I do not know how we did not hear about him before we got here. Okay, Paige. Wow, falling victim to that same phantom wind. Maybe there is something to it. And Simon. Wow, could he really be outdone by that super chump? I don't know. It's going to be a 360. Buckle up. If this could turn. That's big. That's big. It didn't quite turn over, but it's still a big time shot to the crest of the hill. Has just outdriven Simon Lizotte. What a day for him. Unbelievable. Simon with the 360. Wow. Just a hidden gem in Maine. I cannot believe the power this kid throws with. After the big drive, Paige is going to be up. Neither team really in striking distance. This is sort of a tricky distance for a hole. I would guess that 580 number is a little low. It looks more like 680 to me. Wow, Paige with a great shot. Fantastic effort. Probably had him scared from their angle. I'm sure that looked like it was going in. Oh, and this is a little early from Simon. Oh. Not able to get one of his own putters. It seems he's got into a dispute with his caddy. That's unfortunate at this juncture. Okay, let's see if this guy can deliver. Wow, he just has one speed. He just crushes, folks. He's not a touch player. And not, if he was, he'd probably be a professional. But he's got an absolute cannon of an arm. Clearly not a lot of speed control once the basket gets close. And a pig. Just a fantastically overstable approach disc. No wind. Thrown straight at the pin and with a downhill to the left. Where do you think it's going? Probably 40 left. Wow, this is really not looking good. This is far easier than the one they had earlier. And this is a little short, but it's by far the best. By far the best they've had. What a way to step up after some terrible upshots from his friends. He's maybe saved the day here. All right. Wow. And he plays hero. He plays a hero from 125 feet away in a wide open field. He gets it done, saves the day for the team, and they still have the lead. And we are running out of holes here. Birdie for birdie all the way down the course. Incredible.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. You lay back in the cut.
Hole 15, par 3, 259 feet through a pretty generous gap, finishing hard to the right. Perfect time for a nice little forehand. But you want to put it a little lower than that. That is skied. Kind of surprised to see him go with the standstill. This is still some distance. Hey. This is a longtime fan. McBeast Challenge from days gone by. It's still got a little life left, but maybe not enough as it just kind of stays over on him. This is really not where they've done so well on so many difficult holes. They really cannot afford to stop now. This is the best shot yet, but I don't think it's good enough. Maybe. It's a long putt. I don't think long putts are going to be the answer, though. The pressure eventually will be too much for the Chumps. The Champs, too battle-tested. But they've got one killer forehand left. He's turned it over, though. Wide open. Door is wide open. Paige Pierce with the mid-range takes the unconventional gap. Slipped out a little on her. It got through, but it didn't go right. And wow, I even Simon I would have thought would go forehand here, but he likes the backhand. And this is very solid. What a shot. Parks it. Big moment for the Chumps here. One of the easiest holes we've seen today, and they have got a long putt for birdie. Oh, way outside. He is probably all of 45 feet here. The step putt, decent speed, just a little left. Just so tough to weather the storm from these Champs. They have the lead, but how long can they hold it? Oh man, that is just way right. Okay, they're gonna put in a mini. That's smart, getting a little closer, just inch by inch. Wow, so close. Oh, and he picks it up, but then he sets it back down. Nicely done. He saves it. Peter will get a chance to putt. Oh, my gosh. Yeah! What a putt. Even he can't believe it. What a putt. And the Champs are going to come away empty-handed again. I thought for sure they would have the stroke here. These Chumps are just on a different level. They're responding to pressure in a way I've never seen them do. Wow, everything's just been turned on its head here as they carry a one-shot lead into the final 3 holes.
On the top. Drop that. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah.
Star Wombat 3. This is a new addition to Garrett Gerthy's bag. This is the most utilizable disc that you can make do whatever you want. Throw with the hyzer line low, it'll hold the hyzer. If I throw it with a little hyzer, throw a little high, it pops up straight and holds the line straight. I throw it for backhand about 60-70% and let it go about 380, 400. I'm gonna be getting a bunch of birdies with this at the World Championships this year.
Okay, hole 16, very short par 4 at 335. No real option to get to the pin unless you go over the top. I happen to know someone who likes to do that. I think we might, maybe even Paige will go over the top here. She has the power for that kind of thing. The Chumps, I don't think, have that option. Oh, I thought it was a righty forehand. She's switching it to a lefty backhand and executing perfectly. That is as good as it gets. Up the middle. Absolutely perfect the whole way. Birdie assured now. Okay. We got another new player here. Wow, big roller. Another powerful thrower. It's not as good as the other. That shot we just saw is supremely good. Around the corner, out of sight. And Ian is trying to sneak one through. They don't really need another drive, though. They got the perfect shot from that chumpette just a minute ago. Okay. And Paige going to go with the tunnel, and she has just thrown it fantastically. What a shot. Just lacing the fairway, not even the fairway, the sneaky fairway, the backdoor shot. Wow, never would have thought he'd go over here. He doesn't like it, though. I think it's fading out. Never saw it again. I don't see anyone clapping. What a drive. She's going to mark this. She is not more than 120, maybe less from the pin. And we know she's got that left hand, backhand, perfect place to have that shot. Puts the team on her back. Through the skinny gap, absolutely parked for birdie. Where do they keep coming up with these ringers? Incredible play. And that's more like it. That's what we're used to seeing. Okay, this guy, he's going to go with the forehand. A little bit high. It's got a chance. That's a nice shot and even draws some metal, but it's not as close as the team captain. Oh, as it just rolls away. Doesn't end up mattering. We've got a new team captain. Ian might have to move over. I am just shocked. Perfect drive on the tight wooded fairway. Perfect approach to a no doubt putt. Take all the pressure off the team. Amazing work. Wow, fantastic shot from Paige. Setting up an eagle look, and they do have a look here to get back into the match. That's just a little bit low. And Simon with a nice effort off the basket. So close. Paige, you got a putt. So it's all women. Every shot thrown by a woman if you putt out. I feel like it's cool. You don't have to, but it's like something a commentator like me might appreciate. All right. As Paige steps up. Just a short birdie putt left. A solo birdie for her. And then we see Jane step up as well. So many players here in this hole. This tricky par 4. Solo birdied by the two women in the group. Really amazing there. Great birdies for both teams.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all.
Okay, 2 holes left. Will 2 birdies be enough for the Chumps to walk away with the win? It looks like they're on their way to the first one. Wow. Just catches at the last tree. That was looking fantastic. Oh, no.
Magic pick.
chance left. And she's got good power, but the line is, it kicks back to the middle, but they're quite a ways from the basket here. The door is open again, as Simon says, gleefully this time. Oh, man, Paige. So good. Such a great thrower of the slow speed discs. So good at powering up and just hitting her line. And Simon looking for the ace again, a little short. But wow, I gotta think we're gonna have the tie game now. The Chumps cannot come through again, can they? I can't imagine. Uphill 75 feet. That's a good first effort. No layups. Wow, that had good power. That had potential. What a interesting delivery there. Can she do it? A good effort. But it looks like they're going to yield that lead. What a birdie for the Champs. Back to a tie game with 1 to play. I cannot believe, again, we got the close battle. The 18th, such a treacherous final hole as well. So we're going to see how it goes.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah.
Okay, hole 18, par 4. They're going to come down this roadway, down the hill, past the creek. Anything surrounded by water is OB. Chumps have the tee for what feels like the first time in hours. They have been being absolutely held down by the onslaught from these Chumps. We see high fives all around. What a battle. I don't think there's really a play for the deuce here. It would have to be Simon and Paige throwing it in. So we'll see what they do off the tee, what kind of strategy they go with, how much pressure can they put on this ragtag group. A perfect drive here would really do a lot for them. Paige Pierce up first with the putter. This is turning. Is it turning enough? I'm going to say no. Is it in the water? We've got some spotters heading down. It's safe. It is safe. Simon up next. Going with the forehand. Going to try to play this tight. It looks like he does. Is it too tight? He makes the gap. That is in perfect position. Oh, they've got one more junior, and he's got a really cool name. I hear him chanting Nate. This is probably the guy they've been saving, and with good reason. What a performance. He comes through in a huge way. Just barely behind Simon's drive. Keep in mind, for the series, Champs with a record of 6 wins, 2 ties, 1 loss. In danger of suffering a tie or loss here. That is a nice shot, and it's rolling forward, heading towards the water, but I think it won't have enough energy to get there. They're going to have some options. This is turned very early. They don't need it anyway. They've already got some great drives down there. And Peter stepping up as well. Wow. Went for it all, got about a quarter of it. 12-year-old Nate with a chance to throw a haymaker here, right to the jaw of Simon Lazat and Paige Pierce. Whoa, he's got power, folks, but he got over on that one. That's in the deep, dark place. But he got him here. I mean, he got him here. He doesn't have to do all. He can't lift it all by himself. He put him here, and he needs some help from his teammates. And he's going to get some. What a shot. That is, I'm not sure I can quite say it guarantees the birdie 3, but it's close. The Chumps are in real danger of coming away with a tie here, which I know they will consider just as bad as a loss. That got across, I think. We've had 2 ties in the past. All right, Peter. One last shot. It's not going to, I don't think it's going to improve on what they've already got. It wasn't bad. Obvious. As we move up, it is obvious the Chumps are parked. This has to go in. Can she win it? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable effort. Paige just passed. Just a tie. It's a big embarrassment, but Simon. One shot to win it. Oh, this is good. Wow. I can't believe neither of those hit metal. 2 great bids. In for birdie. Just a formality now. It looks like it's going to be the 3rd tie in Champs versus Chumps history. A valiant effort. Some of the best golf I've ever seen played by the Chumps, and they're going to turn to Nate. Who else? You got to put it in his hands to secure this tie. And he does it. Fantastic golf all day from these 2 teams. Really just inspiring effort. After what looked like such a disaster start, the Chumps able to finish in a tie. Wow.
From the top. Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all.
All right. Champs versus Chumps 10. We couldn't let it end like that. We're going to do for a first time ever, we're going to go to a playoff. The Chumps have been allowed to nominate their 4 bravest warriors. The best players they have. It's been proven over and over again. Here they are. Let's get you guys' names.
Miles Sayre,
Miles.
Griffin Swinburne,
Griffin.
Nate Delisle,
Nate.
Uriah Kelly.
And Uriah. It's going to be these 4 guys against the Champs on the Falcon course. We're going to play it out, see who wins this thing. No ties today. Yeah, twice. Yeah, we just let it as a tie before. So are we just keeping going until it ends? Okay. Wow, Paige Pierce will not. Oh my gosh. Nearly aces it. What a shot. hard to tell how far past the basket that is, but it looked fantastic. And Simon is hunting as well, but it's a little right. They're going to be needing Paige's drive here. Okay, here we go. A big forehand. Oh, and it catches a tree late. Miles a little low. Off the tree. And Nate's going with a sneaky shot here. It might work. It might work. He sneaks it through all the way to the green. We got the cleanup hitter, Big Griff. Wow. Okay, the rules have been decided. We are doing one playoff hole and one hole only. Paige Pierce is 1 foot from the pole. These guys are putting for the tie. It only took one. Uriah is in with authority, and that is going to do it. We're going to end this thing in a tie. They brought out their best, and these guys delivered. Great birdie. There's a dejected Simon Lizotte, disgusted with himself after a lackluster performance, though he actually did play pretty well. Just a great battle, huge crowd. I had an awesome time. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching Champs vs. Chumps 10. We'll be back soon.